Welcome back, Patriots. Welcome back to Sons of Liberty 1773. I'm your host, Bill Bailey, who will be channeling the patriotism of America's founding fathers. Today is January 9, 2024, year of our Lord. Well, the infamous Ray Epps, the only person on video saying you have to go in the Capitol, the one that everybody was saying, Fed, was just sentenced today. The only January 6th protester that didn't have to be present for his sentencing because it was rigged. I'm convinced the guy is a Fed and was part of the Fedsurrection. Here's an article about this just posted at the Gateway Pundit. Breaking, Ray Epps sentenced to no jail time, 1 year probation, $500 fine, and 100 hours community service. Lone insurrectionist, Skates. And this is the guy that was really the troublemaker, that everybody was pointing him out, saying, obviously the guy's a Fed. The whole crowd was chanting, Fed. I kept saying, we have to go in the Capitol. The only one on record saying we have to go into the Capitol. But yet he gets a sweetheart deal, $500 fine, 100 hours of community service, probably out harvesting ballots for Joe Biden will be his 100 hours of community service and 1 year probation. This is two-tiered justice at its finest. J6 operative Ray Epps was sentenced on Tuesday, today, to no jail time. Ray Epps, the only January 6th protester who actually told people to go in the Capitol, has been officially sentenced to 1 year probation, 500 restitution, and 100 hours community service. And you can see him there. All these people that had their hand on this sign got sentenced, long prison terms. And that is Ray Epps' hand on the sign right there. Right there. That's his hand on the sign. There's a closer picture. There's his red hat, hand on the sign. He's part of the corruption. The D.C. Kangaroo Court suddenly changed Ray Epps' in-person public sentencing hearing to a private remote Zoom hearing yesterday evening. Epps was scheduled to appear in person today at 10 a.m. at the E. Barrett Prettyman United States Courthouse in Washington, D.C. for his sentencing, according to the court docket. On 1/8/24, the hearing was modified to a hybrid hearing. The only one that got this sweetheart deal because they already knew he wasn't going to be going to jail and they're just going to give him a slap on the hands. Somehow they think this is convincing us that there's justice in Washington, D.C. There he is whispering in a guy's ear just before they stormed the gate and headed up into the Capitol. Unbelievable. But to be honest, this is what I expected, right? Because he's one of them. And they're not going to give him, make him sit in a jail cell for 3 years without having a trial, put him in solitary confinement for months on end. If anybody actually is pretty guilty of creating havoc in Washington, D.C., out of all of them, this guy kind of bubbles to the top, right? But times we're living in, folks. We got to win in November and turn this country around or we're going to lose it. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I love reading your comments. If you're new to this channel and like the content, can relate, please subscribe, join our community, give the videos a thumbs up. It helps push out the algorithm. And as always, may God continue to bless this great nation and may the good Lord keep you and yours safe. Until next time, Sons of Liberty out. See you guys.